Всем привет, ну что же, продолжаем проходить Инадзуму. Инадзумушку, так сказать. Формате все те же. На сцене все те же. Чего? Забыл. Ага. Поехали. It's a blow up. Ой, так у меня этот опять открыт. Да ё-моё, отвали. Ну, у меня есть.
Leave no stone unturned. As a good night. Nice and spicy. Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me. Yep. You're toast. Time to clean up. We will conquer it. Worthless.
Так.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came.
Да ё-моё. Ну давай. Чё столько? 1300. Пойдет. Главное, что засчитали. А остальное пофиг. Тикс. Продолжаем проходить основной сюжет. Хотя посмотрим, если он быстро пройдет, то сходим в бездну. Соображу только. Так, это можно отменить. Не актуально. Я же еще в смайт не заходил. Ё-моё. Место производства глазпорч. Фабрика глазопорч. Пускай будут они. Фабрики злодейства еще за производством.
Shadows of fate. By royal decree. Vengeance is upon you. Let the show begin.
Miscalculated.
Бам.
Finally, some quiet.
Угу. С двух сторон теперь. Центральное создание глаза позже, так много экстатического космоса было очень знакомо.
Written in the stars.
Тоже все.
Shadows of fate. By royal decree.
Ну что такое, зачем мне на эти двери показали? То, что ступеньки опустились.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We better watch our step or we might get hit. Let's dance.
Пайман, детка, не бойся. Не понял. Прикольно. Да у меня же никого нет. Ого. Летучие мышки. А чё, дали бы мне их собрать? чпуньк, чпуньк, чпуньк.
Intruder spotted! Do not let them repeat the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive! I will end.
Зараза.
Let me scribe.
Just begun.
Oz reveal dice. Fate is upon me.
You can't run! Isn't over.
Boing, boing, boom!
Now this idiot must have a death wish.
Наташка.
Eliminated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
Midnight Phantasm.
Вот вам и Наташка.
Written in the stars. Out of my sight. Mirror images. Let's dance. This is Her Majesty's gift. By royal decree. This body belongs to ice and snow.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations. Ha, 2
Скоромуча.
words in, and you already look like you want me dead. Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you? You're getting all worked up over nothing.
How can you say this is
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least, do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power for just a small price. They get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power.
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along.
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, eternity stretches things out over a long time. But each moment... Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for the more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it.
Hey, calm down!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
О как.
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you recognize me right away. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something.
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other shrine maidens leave. Anyway, people show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know that every side of me is the real me. People just like to This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. Study humans a while longer, my little friend.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the traveler that Paimon...
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knee? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about... Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now. I must say, I would relish the opportunity. Well, anyway, that's Miya Kokomi. She really outdid herself this time. I'd love...
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as...
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on... You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one... And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's... Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with the... And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where...
So, that place that she carved open...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a... This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprise...
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper. The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given, and ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The truth is, you want to save the people of the planet from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that the key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the...
So this is your plan? To abolish not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space that you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen it.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one... Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of it.
Wait, you're leaving?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
О, как. Так, я же растерялся. Да. Мне же уже он на максимум вроде. Да, он у меня уже на максимум. Мне даже дать никому.
Totoko, where at?
У меня нету этих очков. Среда. Очень скоро. А пускай. Так. Пускай восстановится. Лети, лети, высоко, высоко. Пройдите к месту проведения тренировки. О, как. А ну-ка, здравствуйте. Чё так далеко? Чё так далеко и чё такой простой сундучок?
This should cover food and rent for a while.
Чего? Ой. Уф. Ну,
Okay,
что
wait
тут у нас?
here. And
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which it'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance, and the aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks, since you've escaped certain death.
Так, явно нужно вместо Фиши брать кого-то другого. А именно возьмем
Time
его.
for some training?
I'll protect us.
Seriously, attack!
I'm fine.
Опять провален?
What's stopping?
Dumpty Dumpty go! Boing boing boom! Boom!
А как от него уклониться-то, что понять не могу.
Привет, народ! Сегодня я вам расскажу, как пройти
These
всю
bombs
в ходе
so
среднего раза,
heavy.
а именно отразить ее последний удар. Если вы были внимательны, конечно, с этим у вас проблем нет, а если вы такой же невнимательный, как я, и это уже моя вот 6-я или 7-я попытка, и только в прошлый раз я заметил, в чем фишка, как отразить последний удар.
Do you want to come fish
Своим
blasting with
испытанием
me?
как бы
I'll
особо
get
проблем
grounded
нет,
for a
выполняем
whole
пару
day,
ударов,
but it's way worth
не
it because the
обязательно
fish tastes
отразить.
so good.
Клип, блин, зараза.
Отразить их все, и нам не обязательно отразить их все. Самое главное не дождаться последнего удара, когда появляются 3 электроэлемента по всей площади арены, скажем так. И фишка в том, что нам надо успеть, пока они не активировались, один из элементов просто разбить. Я в прошлой попытке заметил, что у них есть линия ХП, а до этого долго мучился, пытался, что надо делать. Вот сейчас будет последний удар, финальный. Появляются 3 элемента, бежим к первому и дамажим как только можем. Все, готово. Ну и теперь нам остается только сдать миссию. Ну, вы знаете, с вас подписка, лайк, до новых встреч, пока.
Почему у меня не засчиталось? Не какая-то.
These bombs so heavy.
Глаз зачесался. Слава тебе, Господи.
What a workout! So how come you know so much?
Perhaps it's because
What? Like Devolin is to Barbados?
it sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form in your dreams.
Обломись. В твоих снах.
Aw.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she... Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue... I've chosen the latter because... If stubbornly then my duty as her eternal servant is to drag her back...
Aw, Miko.
I'm only telling you this so you can...
Фамильяр. Господи, до меня только сейчас дошло.
Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being? Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for anti-ru...
There's a part 2?
Delve into destiny.
Let's dance.
Shadows of fate.
But how? One with my blade.
Let me scribe.
Dumpty Dumpty Go! La la la.
From whence you came.
Shadows of fate.
Blazing to light!
Так.
Decided by destiny. Curses.
Spirit blade. Attack.
La la la.
Но это было полегче. Прям намного легче.
We're fine.
You did quite admirably.
So, do you think we're ready to be...
How do I put this?
Wait, what? So all of...
You are the most important part of the plan. Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army, and considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the stat...
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler...
I don't mean... It is precisely because of their helplessness, because they're... In short, if everything goes according to plan, they... Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive.
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests?
Пока что на всякий случай не буду использовать фиши, потому что вдруг опять какой-нибудь неожиданный босс.
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. Before one makes a plan, you must understand that the Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility. Yes. But now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions are in some form. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of 2 commissions and
So, what should we...
it will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryo Commission.
Rebellion? What are you talking about?
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun.
Лучница.
I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the... She also appears to be standing right...
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender.
Affirmative.
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinate.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Послушные песики. Киш-киш-киш-киш-киш отсюда. Мне даже стало снова интересно читать сюжет.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her...
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara. No one can...
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior...
Even though she will one day... seize your vision?
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course. And
It's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been...
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly...
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma and your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. They're the ones keeping the truth.
You're saying the Kujo clan... betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, that's
Shogunat.
exactly what I'm saying.
Guji-ai, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan. I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison. How could he ever even dream of acting against...
3 days. Come back here in 3 days, and as a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any... She will have to come with...
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days.
3 дня на все про все.
That was so scary. Paimon wasn't expecting to... But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryo Commission.
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say... As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with.
Okay, but what are we gonna...
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now, come with me.
Профессионала. Кошака. Не знаю, почему я почему-то думаю на кошак. А, нет, навряд ли кошак. А, и этот.
Protocol? Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Gin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? These bombs, so heavy. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you? These bombs, so heavy. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Так, кого тут надо разбудить? Теперь, мне кажется, это будет какой-то медвежонок. А, вот он. Это Сяо.
That toy Tanuki just turned in. What's going on? Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchino.
А, Саю.
I'm so is this the she
She is a member of the Shumatsu.
Сюмацубан.
wow, a ninja? So was that one of
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral party. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is... Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find... It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there.
You make it sound so simple, but
Oh, I thought you would have... For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the tech... But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of... Now you're following me? The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. But with the help of this Shiumatsu... Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back...
Направляюсь к чайному дому Каморы.
da-da-da. Woo!
Тома, ты здесь?
It's us. We're back.
Это мы вернулись.
What brings you here?
Что вас привело сюда?
Did you meet with the resistance?
Встретились с
How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We stopped.
So, it's still not over. I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. I need evidence. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. I used to think that she simply didn't care. But looking at... what do you... The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing.
Так.
Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
Угу. Типа не тупо не докладывают в информации Рейден.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki.
С ним разберемся.
It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could destroy.
Yoimiya's firework!
That's a very Toma sound, but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryo Commission. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryo Commission and take.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how. Oh man, I want to go to the.
Poor Toma.
Ну, горячий
Let's focus
источник
on the
его
issue
хочет.
at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
Сябу-сябу.
You're still The Tenryo Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here. Alright, first let's go to Hana.
Так, фейерверки, значит, надо заказать.
Yoimiya! We need an extra large fire. Extra large fire? You sure came to the. As it happens, I made this really souped up one, but it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and don't worry, it's just a. We'll give it a try. Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
Угу.
You!
Oh no!
Так.
There are loads and loads of people. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House. Also, if I do get... Is this... Anyway...
Поехали.
Fire
Stop! I have orders to search for a wo-
Yikes! What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way! Quick, run!
What a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't mind staying here for a while.
Only accepts guests of sufficient status. Please don't enter.
Большой бадабум.
Well, how did it go? Well done. I know exercise helps you grow. I feel so no, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about. So I just here you go.
My lady.
Саюта все-таки девушка.
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission. In addition, we have. Of course, it seems that Gujiyaya was right. They have been fomenting unrest. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiyaya. I trust you will have a plan for them. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get good.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiyaya. She is close to the Shogun. If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the...
Наугад пойдем.
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your...
You're quite mistaken. So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's...
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go...
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine...
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of... I don't understand. Not a single word about the What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Or the hardship endured by the people? Utter disregard for human life. Why...
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy of all of the things you just mentioned?
So, the Tenryou Commission... They are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the...
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept the...
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are... Surely, you aren't planning to turn...
So everything I've ever held on to. This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway. Yep.
Hold on, Traveler. There's some...
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the Omni. You must find a way to if you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. If you find yourself at your wit's end, or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows?
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking.
I'm sorry.
Нерадивой подругой. Что такое неожиданно? Так неожиданно быстро. Я думал, что какое-нибудь сражение будет.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested.
Так, пойдем.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
Ну, это фигня какая-то.
Let me
Толку вот от меня.
Let the show be.
Shadows of fate.
Flash!
A touch of frost. From whence you came.
Take this! I've lost. Brace yourself.
No turning.
Don't hold back.
Delve into death.
Watch your step.
Dumpty Dumpty Go!
Show me what you've got. Allow me. Strike first. I dare you.
Boing, boing, boom! Boom!
Let me scribe.
Watch your
Swift
step.
and merciful. Spirit blade. Attack.
Flash!
Fate is
Show me
upon
what
you.
you've got.
Фейц. Запомни.
Dumpty Dumpty Go!
Take this. I must withdraw.
Submit for judgment.
Let's dance.
Delve into destiny.
Storm the front! Strike!
Forth, my blade.
Formation. Soldiers, quick.
From whence you came.
Decided by destiny.
I dare you.
Boing, boing, boing!
Train harder. Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master!
Go on, ask him! Don't let him.
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter.
So this is how my documents went missing.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? they were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know.
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui.
He just
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all for too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you be—
Betrayal! How can the Fatui may think they are using me? But when the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they— After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior, especially the Muso no Hitotachi.
But Master, ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would be— You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui,
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this.
Stubborn and report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now— The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger by the name of—
Senyora's the one behind all this? Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding—
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well,
Sara stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now? You can say that! Alright then.
Можно его убить?
As long as we have the Muso no Hitotachi,
Упрямый старый дурак. Мусуца хоть-то тя-тя-тя-ти. Я надеюсь, больше меня никто арестовывать не будет. Убийство, убийство, кругом убийство. Срамота-то какая. Да ладно, она бы всех не убила, у него урон-то маленький, господи. Ты вообще лежишь. Вперед из песни, как говорится. А вон и сеньора.
The way people charge in here as they— If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Какое у нее оружие прикольное.
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone, not yours, Signora. Then I apologize, Almighty. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my... I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat.
She doesn't take us seriously at all.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing of. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? Almighty Shogun. Do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hope. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just... You. Stop. For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazumы, charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun. I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there...
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed. My, you're full of surprises today. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation... You are aware that the loser must...
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part! A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you
Блять,
wish.
она лед.
Let me scribe.
One with my blade.
Yeah.
Что это такое? Что с ним делать надо? А, все, типа, согрелись.
Let the show begin. Dumpy, dumpy, dumpy.
Tactless rodent!
Fate is upon you.
Submit for judgment. Forth my blade.
Into the frozen boy!
That really hurt.
Delved into...
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
Stance.
Detestable!
Угу.
Swift and merciful.
Let me scribe.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
I'll protect us. Ah, da, da, da. Pew! La la la.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors!
Dumpy, dumpy, dump. Blazing to light.
I'm reaching the light.
The pale flame smolders!
Следующая алая ведьма. Так, понимаю, теперь против нее огонь не идет.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Not every wound will heal.
Spirit Blade.
Like the show.
Shadows of fate.
Come, put up a fight!
One with my blade. From whence you came.
Who dares call me a witch? Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Written in the stars.
Let's dance.
Not every
Swift
wound
and
will
merciful.
heal.
But how?
Delves into death.
Jumpy dumpy toe.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Где она?
Spirit Blade. Attack.
Not every wound will heal.
One with my blade.
La la la.
Shadows of fate.
Who dares call me a witch?
Boing, boing, boing.
Swift and merciful.
I'll protect us.
Delves into destiny.
Ёбудало, что ли? О, хорош крутиться.
Let me scribe. Let the show begin. Jumpy dumpy toe.
Forth my blade. Submit for judgment.
Delves in.
Let's dance. Jumpy dumpy toe.
Так, отлично. Раз, два, три.
Boing, boing, boing.
A touch of frost.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Так, кто следующий? Электро?
So strong, but how?
Это все поймем. Я дипломат снежный, только тронь меня, ты знаешь, что тебя ждет. Клянусь, если ты поднимешь на меня меч, твоя страна. Фатую соответствие драгоценным Инадзумой такое. Остановись, я приказываю тебе. Ты и вы тоже. Но как я могла? Серьезно?
You are the
Ты
enemy of
враг
eternity.
вечности.
But as the victor,
Я
I
признаю
acknowledge
честь
your
твоей
honor.
победы.
Therefore,
И потому ты можешь
I
покинуть
shall allow you to leave
Тенсюкаку
Tenshukaku
живым.
alive.
А, в смысле, а почему она убила сеньору? Не понял.
Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like
Разве Сёгун Райден просто так отпустит нас? Воздух вокруг стал таким тяжелым, должно быть, это всемогущество Сёгуна.
must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness.
Сеньора мертва. Удар Сёгуна и Инфинира больше не буду.
She got what she
Она
deserved.
получила по заслугам, но память все же немного грустно.
Feel upset. Why are they doing it?
Эти предвестники, зачем они собирают сердца от Бога?
Huh? Traveler, is that a headache?
Что такое, бесшистым голова разболелась? Не унывай, давай убираться отсюда, у Паймана дурное предчувствие.
Unsettled.
Мусо но Хитотаки.
Also,
Еще когда Сёгун казнил сеньору, от Мусо но Хитотаки исходила невероятная мощь.
unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to
Парировать его
defend.
внизу, значит ее нам в бою не победить.
No hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat.
План Я Мико. Я мне хотел, чтобы мы с помощью статуи всевидящего божества попали в царство Эфтюмии, помнишь?
Statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but
Тогда мы будем беззащитными, не так ли? Может, поверни с этим планом?
could put this plan on hold for a while. There's the sound of
Воздух потрясывает электричество, прямо ничем дышать. Ой, ты в порядке? Все молчишь?
You're so silent.
Звук снаружи, так шумно.
Sounds like there's a lot
Снаружи танцует какой-то шум. Завязал с собой или что?
broken out or something. Oh, the guards seem
Стражник очень обеспокоенный вид. Узнаем, что стряслось.
the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Что же делать? Они не соперники. А вот мы снова тут.
So we meet again.
Вот мы и встретились вновь. Может, поговорим, девочки? Это что-то как-то прям совсем все грустненько. Тут мы почему стали передо мной вновь? Потому что я безрассудно хочу защитить этих людей, или же ты ищешь встречи со мной? Ты ведь не помешала моей вечной медитации только ради того, чтобы сказать мне это. Значит, ты недооценишь меня. Мне известно, как проходит охота на глазбовниц. Знаешь, как сложно.
Only the Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is what you might not realize is that all too often, consider this. No one, rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who Traveler, your existence is unique. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I That's right. Huh. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will. So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity.
И что, обязательно драться
Your
надо?
arrival has brought a deafening static. Strike dead.
Spirit Blade, attack!
Я думаю, я полчаса будем бить такими темпами.
Strike dead.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
I'll protect us.
Strike dead.
That really hurt.
Written in the stars.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
What did you that for? What the? Don't know.
Так, ладно, уворачивать мы уворачиваемся, а бить-то ее когда?
Inferior. Strike dead.
Dumpy, dumpy, go.
A touch of frost.
Жесть.
Strike dead. Inferior.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
This ends now.
Swift and merciful. Submit for judgment.
Может, хорош крутиться, как безумная?
Decided by destiny.
Ну это очень долго будет.
The vision is futile.
One with my
I
blade.
will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Instabilities will be removed.
Что это было?
Strike dead.
Leave my space.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Leave my space!
This ends now.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this
Микушка.
is your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Let me scribe.
И что такое?
A touch of frost. Fourth, my blade. Spirit blade.
Как начинается?
Delves into Dumpy Dumpy Go!
И просто помахаться охота или чё? Чё? Из-за чего он сопротивляется?
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Что это? Что это? Что это? Что это? Господи. Это за нахрен.
All will be severed.
Давай Барбара лечи. Не, ну это жесть. Очень сложный бой.
One with my blade. Submit for
A fleeting shadow.
Ow! Blazing delight!
Thunder.
Жесть. Просто спасибо, что я качнул Барбару в свое время.
Written in the stars.
from whence you came. Fourth, my blade.
Blow them all up!
Thunder. Shadows of fate.
All
Decided
desire
by
can be
destiny.
broken.
Come on! We can do it!
А вот шишки.
Touch of frost. Submit for
Thunder. Your verdict is decided.
Let's dance!
This world, a fleeting shadow.
from whence you came. Swift and merciful.
И как хорошо, что я додумался убрать фишку.
You've lost, eh?
Yes.
Why can you not trust your people? And these ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey? And there are nations where humans cast their god aside, and so are we to just abandon the notion of progress?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment.
Я не успел прочитать.
Said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. When all said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma. But is this nation worth existing for? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if—
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise.
But what your people need from you is not your promises.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. But I have experienced it all.
But eternity is far too cruel.
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, it must have been terribly lonely here.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered— You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world, so it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. But I have so much to say to you.
How long will that—
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of— So it will probably take me another few
Ой, я почему-то рад. Ну, потому что начал читать под конец, правда, начал читать, но ладно.
Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will— But, with regards to eternity and the question of whether—
You are the one who's been acting—
Ой, видосик.
Promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you.
Блин, было круто, если она этой с трубкой была. Не знаю, мне кажется, она прям такая...
Some
Цац-цац-цац.
ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
Мгм.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun? Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So maybe the reason Yai Miko is looking for his...
Микуша.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting?
You literally told us to come...
I will.
Seems like someone...
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I had. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength... Still, you did end up victorious.
Sure feels good. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but...
Wait a second. Did you... As in, the little thing that looks something like a...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Both these belong to this...
Oh,
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb.
You did...
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had... As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. And I've kept it in the... She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells... Thus the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say...
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis. So... Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Ina. As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you... What would you like to know about? Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with... But if you still have doubts about A, I would say... Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her Gnosis long ago. That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could...
Don't worry, we aren't looking to...
As for your brother's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of... Are you sure? Okay then. Keep it safe. There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling...
Who in their right mind...
Okay, I'll stop. Now, I see. But that is, your ambition should be something that transcends the world below. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has. Continue on your journey, and maybe.
Ага. А что там такое? Господи, мне все-таки дали сразу после того, как я ее победил. Боже, боже, боже. А я ее хотел. Прям реально захотел.
The initial stage of my journey, or short,
Восстановление
involves
энергии.
learning the 9-way sword slash and the found. At the intermediate stage of my journey,
Удивили, что восстановление энергии нужно.
Cleo is a brave girl today. These bombs so heavy.
Райден. Почему не Бал? Почему Райден? Так, ну все, пока, значит, не будем короткие делать.
I found a really weird looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
Так, давайте сначала сюда.
La.
Ля-ля-ля. А, 100 всего. Я думал, 1000. Говори со Сьюзан.
Bombs so heavy. Dodoko, where are...
Так, ну, поехали.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequence—
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello, you two. We were just talking about what an impact you—
Greetings.
Ah, so they're friends of yours.
Well, but recently she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder. Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on? Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wants, which would also be...
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liu as god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the Almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are...
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission. We need...
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans. The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the Almighty Shogun...
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But...
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now...
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting...
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. I mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable...
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. Speedy...
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission... If things carry on like this, people will start to panic!
Huh? You can act...
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try!
Sounds like you guys know what to do. You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition. Thank you very much.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's ice. Let's take a trip to the Grand...
Великий храм. Ямика Мураками.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me? What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincingly as your tongue. You came because you need my help, didn't you? Still, your answer has put me in a good mood. So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
Как это звук зовут?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolored. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console her.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact A seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal... I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires it. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is rest. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want? Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzu.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please... Oh, and don't forget to return the pass.
А, сейчас же.
The almighty Shogun has requested so-
Oh, we've got a pass-
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even Guji I is only authorized to hold that pass permit. Wait, this is... authentic. Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Что таки заходим чисто. Привет, сучка. Чё ты там опять буянишь?
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little...
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Oh, we made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in...
Denied. Use of force had... Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest...
Paimon gets it. So, but why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the... She's got plenty of space in there. See...
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. In my current state, even if I am currently unwilling to deal with any business...
what?
It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
That was terrifying!
Huh, it's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so...
So, is the Shogun broken?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just...
Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistake.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No. She was not created to ever. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. The thunderstorm's getting out of.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control?
Huh?
I see.
You can fix it.
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it. Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically... Yes, that's it.
It's fine. Just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, but there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake...
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the... And who knows? A change of scenery might...
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia? It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me... Alright then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about.
Tour guides?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat.
Короче, всех архонтов приходится выгуливать.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
Ой, ладно, пешком уже дойду. Не обломаюсь.
To the liveliest place in town.
Тык, 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 тык.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have... It's the
Shogun?
What is the almighty Shogun?
Isn't the Shogun's...
I...
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the 10-wheel commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process, and additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There were...
So, what do we do now?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This...
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait,
Очередная
what
нищебродка.
do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Give me half a chance, and I'll become an
А, что туплю, надо было просто с ним
Shogun
поговорить.
doing it. What am I supposed to do in this situation? Shogun!
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk?
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are, the focus is not just the taste, but also.
Oh, dango with milk.
I'm sorry, Shogun.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity
Why do I feel... Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, but there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise,
a chance combination.
The almighty Shogun wants to try?
Nice. It's...
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like... Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this...
Well, I won't...
Huh? So it's selling slow?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an... I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please...
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed.
No, almighty Shogun.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame... Oh, I would No. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really...
Романчиков девочка захотела. Все организуем. Естественно, отправляюсь в издательский дом. Я Понял.
Shogun.
А самое.
Almighty Shogun. What brings you to the Yai Publishing House?
No, not at all.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look...
She just wants to browse your book.
The almighty Shogun wishes to... read light novels?
Yes. And...
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again.
In principle, you're...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... Okay then. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. Don't take them too seriously.
Okay. I know every individual word in these books' titles. Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated... Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating sunsettias?
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's... made up? What's the... Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So...
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that...
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively... I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so...
All right, leave it to us. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. with a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of
Семью прекрасную девушку.
This is Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Right! Yeah, it's just the plot is really gripping. But what a strange person. Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point. And a character so determined. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Яна. А вот она, моя
The looks
девочка.
on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Why are there 7 people all striving to have a relation?
Not really. It's a pretty normal story.
I see. Yes, this is an important relationship. So, could the author not simply add a narrative device?
That would be the most boring love story ever.
Love. Narrative devices are.
So what do you think of Yai Publishing House? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, in accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people...
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening. This may be an everyday occurrence for you. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time.
Take a photo?
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot.
Живописное место для фотографии. Фотокарточки.
So...
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to... Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this...
Okay. So what exactly is striking? Ah, I see. So in other words, the more I think about it, how should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. Casual. How about this? This view. Okay, let's
pick a good angle to record this.
А. Чё я так заморачиваюсь?
Wow. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the back.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still... So, the one in this photo, if it's not me, then why does she look exactly like...
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Hey, that's right! Do you...
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma.
So then, who does that make?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence. I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of.
In that case, this picture is.
So even I, then, how can I ask Inazuma? And everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing. Perhaps.
Sounds divine, and that means that we've done a real.
Master Kamaji!
Oh, that sounded like Ipe.
Ipe? Is that.
Yep, let's find out.
Мордобой.
Hey, Ipe! What?
Ah, it's you. Huh? You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the... In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just... But for some reason, today...
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of...
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission.
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryo Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to... So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to... The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of...
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name.
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had... I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then... Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go... No need. I'm probably just overthinking. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up... I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something.
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking. Let me mark out the location of the base for you.
Тикс. А время-то, однако, дофига. Сейчас сделаю, что надо сделать, и все, и спать. Шпать. Опа, сундучок. Че, роскошно.
Finding treasure is pretty exhilarating.
Удивили, так удивили.
Scry the sky.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that...
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant...
Становление энергии оружия.
Let's get down to business.
Shine down.
Finally.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Illusion shatter.
Influence.
I'll protect us. Let me scrub.
How's this? Finally, Barry. What a lucky day.
Swift and merciful. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
The fairy. Finally. Going somewhere?
Dumpy Dumpty.
Delved into depth.
Let the show begin. Huh. Hi-ya. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Da-da-da. La-la-la.
What a lucky day.
Boing, boing, boing.
Forth, my blade. Submit for
I'll protect us.
shadows of fate written in the stars. Ha! Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Finally, the fairy. See no more. Finally, what a lucky day.
Shine down. Ha!
Dumpy Dumpty go! Sparks and flash! Ha-da-da-da! Pew!
The fairy. The fairy. What a lucky day.
La-la-la!
One with my blade. Spirit blade. Ha! There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Absurd. Shine down.
Let's dance!
See no more. There's
Dumpy
more.
Dumpty go!
The fairy.
Forth, my blade. Submit for judgment.
The fairy.
Ha!
С одной стороны все-таки.
Boing, boing, boing! Hi-ya!
Ну и чё?
Fate is upon you. Let the show be.
From whence you came.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Cut down. Fall before me. You win.
А ты удачно заглянул.
It's Kujo Kamaji. But who's he with?
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what it.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and.
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of...
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood... These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced...
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Now...
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of...
well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryo Commission.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryo Commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me... The first Tenryo Commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally...
Do
you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account... Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid... Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me. Does not a single person...
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if...
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have...
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother. But if nothing else, then right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me. Kujo Kamaji, and this is my last chance to do so.
This is patent, but I accept. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I
Of course. I apologize.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. However, following this duel, I have in the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the—
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not—
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
На кашель провалу и все.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and—
That will do. I will come with me. Let's find a quiet place.
Так, тут-то сундуков нет. А, завтра продолжу. А то сегодня таким темпом спать вообще не лягу. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, жмите на колокольчик. А на сегодня все. Всем пока. Спокойной ночи. Круто, что мне дали балл есть.